Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do this very easy stitch. With this stitch you can chain any numbers of chains, odd or even. I'm working now with a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. So after you chain the length that you want with this stitch, you can do with this stitch, I don't know, you can do a scarf, you can do a placemat, you can do a rag, you can do so many things. So after you chain the chains, you're gonna skip the first chain, and into the second chain we're gonna do a slip stitch, and this row is gonna be only slip stitch in each chain. This stitch has 2 rows repeat. I think this stitch will look very nice if it's the yarn, it's thick and not thin. If you like to do with thin yarn, that's okay. Well, I cannot give you the yarn size because I live in Japan and Japan doesn't label the yarn. It recommends only what crochet hook you should use with that yarn. So we do the first row with slip stitch. You're gonna chain 1, turn your work, and now we're gonna do single crochets in each stitch, but below it's like we're going underneath on the bottom. So we're gonna go here into this space and we're gonna do a single crochet, move to the next stitch below, you're gonna go and you're gonna do a single crochet, and you're gonna do a single crochet in each stitch, but we go below, it's like the last row, you see, it's right there. If you want for a mat, for like a doormat or a rug, I think it's nice to work with a yarn that, or material that it's stiff and rigid. It will stay really nice. With this row of single crochet we're gonna do in the last stitch, we're gonna do right here, we're gonna do a single crochet, and then at the corner here we're gonna go in there and we're gonna do a slip stitch. Yeah. Then you're gonna chain 1, turn your work, and the first stitch is here, this one. We're gonna do in each stitch, we're gonna do slip stitch. So you go to the next stitch and you're gonna start doing slip stitch in each stitch. Okay, and the last stitch here we're gonna do slip stitch. Okay, chain 1, and now you're gonna repeat the row with a single crochet. It's gonna look like this. So the first stitch is here, we're gonna go below where we have this space here. Okay. So you're gonna do a single crochet. Next stitch we're gonna go below right here into that space, see, and we're gonna do single crochet in each stitch, but just below the stitch, in between the single crochets, that space. So like now here we have this line. Let me pick up this one and you can see this. We're gonna do a slip stitch. Yeah. Chain 1, and now we're gonna repeat the row with a slip stitch in each stitch. So the next stitch is right here, not this one, this one. Yeah. right here, and we're gonna do slip stitch in each stitch. So these are the rows that you're gonna repeat on and on and on. And I think it's nice to finish, depends how you like. You can finish with a slip stitch, the last row, when you think that the work is done. Have it like this. And we're gonna pick up this here, and we're gonna do a slip stitch, chain one, and again we're gonna go and do the first here single crochets in each stitch, but below is the space between the single crochets. And at the end you want to finish with a slip stitch, because if you're going to finish only with a single crochet at the end, it's not going to be, the sides are not going to be straight. So you did a single crochet, and now you have this line here at the end. So you're gonna pick up that, I don't know if you can see, and you're gonna do a slip stitch, and then the sides are straight, both sides, yeah? Straight, instead of, if you finish only with a single crochet here, you have the corner here, yeah? So you're gonna chain one, and now you're gonna repeat the row with a slip stitch. I'm gonna go on and on and on. It looks like this. Like I said, with a bigger or thicker yarn, it's gonna look much nicer. But if you like, this yarn recommends that I should use 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. That's why I'm working with this, the same number. So if you like, with this you know, thinner yarn than the chunky or bulky, you can do with this. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Have a good day.